What up, bro? Welcome to Murray Hill, Manhattan, to the newest location of Utopia Bagels. They blew up in Queens and came over to the island of Manhattan earlier this year, and we got here about 45 minutes ago, just now sitting down to eat two scrumptious, fluffy, fat bagels, bacon, egg, and cheese on a sesame seed bagel, and a lox sandwich on an everything bagel. It's a little bit of seating here, and they've got a whole window into the bagel making process, boiling the baking, the topping, all that stuff. You can grab coffee, drinks, and whatnot, you know, standard bagel fare. You know your boy is up on his bagel game, so I'm about to review these for you. I'll give you a precise score, including the bake, the chew, the topping, everything. I'm not just kidding. I'm gonna eat them and enjoy them, and you're gonna watch and drop some comments and some likes and share this video as well. This is the bacon, egg, and cheese on the sesame seed bagel with a fluffy egg, American cheese, and of course bacon. No turkey bacon, we don't do that over here. Let's go. It's what you want in a bacon, egg, and cheese. Big fluffy bagel, melty cheese, crispy bacon, good sesame seed flavor on this bagel. Very chewy. When you go to a place that does baked goods or bagels, you want it to be busy. You kind of want there to be a long line, because otherwise you might be sitting there thinking like, is this yesterday's batch? If it's busy, if there's a long line, a lot of orders coming in, you know they're just constantly churning out bagels. In fact, behind the counter, those baskets that are in other places are usually full of wheat rings. They're almost completely empty because they're just churning out those orders. There's two lines, one to order and one to wait for your name to get called. So I'm gonna keep enjoying this sesame seed deliciousness. A very chewy bagel with a hearty amount of sandwich ingredients. Like unwrapping a Hanukkah gift. This is the Nova plain cream cheese, red onion, and caper on an everything bagel. Everything. Todo. Todos los spices. This one's crispy. I think they toasted the bagel. Excellent creamy cream cheese. That's exactly how you want your cream cheese. You don't want it to be blocky or mushy, you want it creamy. Excellent smoked fish, but to tell you the truth, this one's Narissa, so I'm not trying to eat it all. That would be rude. The Utopia bagel is exactly what you expect from a classic, traditional New York bagel. We haven't tried their Queens location yet, but this one is freshly baked. They're hand-rolled, boiled, and then baked. Compared to some of the other bagels that we've had recently, Apollo bagel is more crispy. It's like wood-fired, a little oily because they drizzle that olive oil on top. And it's all about premium toppings there as well. The Mud Club, those are the smaller wood-fired bagels. They're more dense, a little bit more chewy. They break apart easier. It's really made for those small grab-and-go sandwiches. This one is the classic New York bagel. I kind of wish we ordered a third just to try it with the cream cheese alone, but you can still tell this is a great bagel. And we read a lot of Google reviews before we come to these places. Don't let the fact that you may have to wait for food cloud your judgment on food, because that really shouldn't factor into it. It doesn't matter if you wait 5 minutes or 50 minutes. That has nothing to do with the food quality. So stop doing that. If that's you, stop that right now. We had to wait about 45 minutes for these bagels. Totally cool with me. The food was good. They're efficient, you know, getting people in and out. So good bagel. Definitely one of my new favorites here in New York. All right, we hopped on the 6th train to 86th Street. We got something to do in this neighborhood. But first, you know we gotta refuel that caffeine tank because it's about on E. We had a couple of espressos to start the day, but we're at Variety to have a cold brew. There's a few varieties around New York. I don't know what other cities they might be in. You have to check variety.edu, but I do like their cold brew. It's got good notes. Hashtag no cream, no sugar, no nothing. Just coffee, cold, straw. And let's go to our next destination. What time is it? It's happy hour here in Greenwich Village. We're at Amelie Wine Bar, a place we've been to before. We had to come back because it was amazing service and great food and drink. We're here for some drinks and light bites. We picked up 2 wine flights today, light reds and some oranges, all from France and Italy. You know how we do. Get up on your wine game, son. Subscribe for more content just like that. We also got some beef tartare crostinis presented on a beautiful cutting board. So I'll take a little bite of the beef. Cheers. Super crunchy. That's what you call a crusty crostini. And the beef tartare is very cold, super beefy, excellent combination. I will go ahead and try a light red from France. You know, you gotta oxygenate that wine. Very good. I shall now sample one of the oranges from Italy. Ooh, nice and light, like a white wine. And for our dinner, aka Nuestra Cena, we were fortunate enough to come to one of New York City's hottest restaurants, Don Angie, a red sauce Italian restaurant that's putting a whole remix on old classics like lasagna, salad, garlic bread, salami, and a whole laundry list of stuff. We got a couple of Talea Pilsners, aka al dente. We got their house salami, beautiful cheese. And the chrysanthemum salad, that's an underrated classic. That's like your utility player that you pick out of the dugout in a clutch situation when you need a very timely hit with runners on base. You're down in the bottom of the 8th and you're trying to come back. That's what that chrysanthemum salad is. A little tangy, crunchy from the little croutons, good greens. I saw their famous lasagna a few months ago on YouTube. I had no idea, I had never heard of this restaurant before. I saw those rolled up lasagnas. It reminded me of growing up when my dad used to make lasagna like every Friday. It was one of my favorite foods. Hopefully this one will be at least half as good as that one. A lot of pasta layers, a lot of melty cheese, and a beautiful meaty sauce. Cheers. Wow. That's so tender, meaty, savory. It's everything I hoped it would be in a lasagna. I feel like Garfield right now, except I don't hate Mondays. It also brought a house-made focaccia. That's good though. Wow. Big boy bite. Mm-hmm.